Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown. I'm your host, Tim Woodson, bringing you another banger sports ethos presentation presented by FanDuel. Guys, we had a 5-game slate with a lot of bangers. We had 2-game winners. We saw history end. No need to waste any time. Let's get right into the action so we can talk about the games. First game of the day. Hold on, let me get you guys all squared away. Yeah, this is like a good old fashioned butt kicking, man. Jesus Christ. Pure barbecue chicken. The Celtics beat the Wizards 146-101. Already can tell you it's a blowout, man. It's hard to read into any of this, but we're gonna try and pick what we can. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Wizards. I see Chris Middleton is still scoring decently. 16 points for him, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 triple, 7 to 12 from the field, and 1 from the free throw line. Still think he's like a 14 team league guy, 12 team stream maybe. He's just like doing just enough to kind of fit on that borderline. Keyshawn George finally shooting better. I did think he was a bit of a buy low, and this is a step in the right direction, but we know that he can go up from here. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 triples, 5 and 7 from the field, and that's not real shooting. It's got to balance out somewhere in the 50s like it was, and 2 from the free throw line. Good. A step in the better direction. That's what we want. And it should be able to increase as the game goes. We saw Jameer Watkins get the start today. He only had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and he made his only shot. Good job. That's what's up. I don't think you need to look at that at all for anything. Marvin Bagley finally had a bad game. This is a stinker. 5.6 rebounds. And then he shot 2 away from the field and then 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Holy Lord. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of forgive him because he gave you like 2 banger games or like 5 blocks on like crazy percentages. He's still Marvin Bagley, though. Let's be real. CJ McCollum, and here he goes with the scoring again. 22 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal in the block, 3 triples, 7 to 15 from the field, 5 from the free throw line. Cool. He is going to like do that where he like scores and he doesn't. And crazy enough, I think he's not inside the top 100. It just kind of like, it's hard to explain. Should he be on rosters and 12 teamers? Yeah, I think he should. But it's like the weirdest value evaluation that like I have to make. Just keep him on your roster. If he gets traded, maybe that'll help him kind of get like more of a consistent role to where he's shooting better because he'll get better looks off his teammates. But for now, we roll with it. And besides that, you had Tristan Vucevic, who's always good for deeper leagues. He only got 11 minutes, though. It's a bad game all around. All the minutes are down. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 of 5 from the field, 4 from the free throw line. More deeper league play until Alex R returns, which might be next game. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Celtics. I mean, look at this, dude. You had Jordan Walsh. What is this game from Jordan? What is this? 22.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. 8 of 8 from the field. 1 triple, 5 or 6 from the free throw line. What? Like, it's blowout stuff. No, you're not going to go grab Jordan Walsh and he's going to put up 8-8 from the field every time you play him. He did have like a good game, like maybe 2 games before this. You can try him in 12-team leagues. I think he's more so with defensive stats. But if you're grabbing him for this, which is still low usage, by the way, he only got 8 shots. This is still low usage. You're not going to get this every time. Derek White, good game. Like this from him. He's shooting better. That's good. We want him to shoot better. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Wow, nice. He was flirting triple-double. 1 steal, 5 triples, 12 of 21 from the field, and he hit his only free throw. Good stuff, mate. Good to see him. He's kind of sitting in like top 30 right now, and I think he still has a ways to go if it all comes together. And the Celtics are actually trying. So that's good. If you drafted him, you drafted him for the right reasons. Peyton Pritchard didn't have a good shooting night, but he did everything else. 20 points, 6 rebounds. He still got 20 points too. 20.6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 3 triples, 8 of 21 from the field. He had 38%. Not his best, but he did hit his only free throw. He's been a lot better too as of recent. I'm sure he's in the top 100. He might be in the top 80 if I'm correct, which I think is probably good floor. And if he goes higher than that, then yeah, you take it. You had 17 points out of the man's Keita doing his thing. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 4 blocks. Yes, good job, Keita. I'll take that any day. In 21 minutes, by the way. That's even crazier. He had a little bit of foul trouble. 7 to 9 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Good game from him. Like I said, he's just like the best back end consistent big that you got in drafts. And he should be rostered, no question. He had a better scoring net from Anthony Simons. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. You got 2 steals out of Anthony Simons. Wow, that's lucky. 4 triples, 4 of 13 from the field. He didn't have a good shooting night. But he did put some points on the board. He gave you 4 triples, and he hit all his free throws, 4-4 from the line. Deeper leagues, of course, you can take a look at Josh Minot, and sometimes he flirts that 12-team value. It's kind of a toss-up. You just kind of like flip a coin and you see what happens. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 triples, 4-7 for the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. These guys killed him. It's a blowout. It's hard to read into any of this. But good stuff. They won this game easy without Jaylen Brown, who was out for this one. Good stuff from the Celtics. We move on. Absolute banger finish. This is the banger game number 1. Holy moly. The Philadelphia 76ers get the dub 99-98 in one of the like wildest finishes. It's like almost like that Franz Wagner like getting blocked last minute. Just crazy finishes. Good stuff for VJ Edgecombe putting the ball into the hoop, and good stuff from Maxey getting that game-winning block. Those guys, they almost got cooked, but they rallied back and got the W. Now, what I'm gonna say about this Golden State Warriors team. You're going to see, like, there's, like, 3 people that have 14, 1 person that's 16, and this is the problem. There's no Steph Curry. There's no Jimmy Butler. And you're saying, like, oh, well, we can grab like, all these guys. I'm going to be completely honest. In a 12-team league, I don't want anything to do with any of them. And the reason is that it's going to be a coin flip every night. You're gonna like, grab a player, and you're going to think he's going to be the one that shines. Like, you would think, oh, let me grab Pajemski because he probably has priority here. Or let me grab Moses Moody. But, like, look at this, man. It's an egalitarian offense, and that's fine. That's good for them. Everybody's working together as a team. But no one guy's going to have big value. Deeper league, sure, absolutely. You should be rostering these guys. Like, you're going to get a little bit of something from everybody. But in 12-team leagues, it's hard to make the call of who's going to be the best, especially if it's going like this on a nightly basis. Steph should be back next week. Hopefully Jimmy's not out that long. It's a knee problem. He came back last game, ankle, then went out because of his knee. Great. Draymond just went out, and he did not return. Great. This team's a mess right now. So this opportunity, but it's kind of like equal opportunity. So I don't even know if you even really need to deal with it in 12-team leagues. We'll go over and see what we saw. Speaking of the 2 guys that I mentioned first, Brandon Pajemski just had a bad shooting night. He still only took 8 shots. Wow. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You would think he'd be the best one on the roster, but is he? Moses Moody. He took 10 shots. Well, at least he took more of this game. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 2 triples, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I guess he only played 23 minutes. Like, what? Waiver just got the start again still. He only put up 5 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 triple, 2 of 2 from the field. He hit his only shots. That's good. That's deeper league, like, at best. Al Horford returned. That's nice. Horford has not been shooting well at all this year. 3.6 rebounds, 4 assists, still in the block. I think he is a good backing guy for deeper leagues, especially because he kind of does those, like, sorry about that. He kind of does those, like, full lines. He's getting you a triple or 2. He's getting you the steals, getting you blocks, some assists, and rebounds. So he's good for deeper leagues, but this is not someone you want to roster in 12-team leagues. He did shoot 1 of 8 from the field. This rough shooting night. DeAnthony Melton returned. Welcome back, DeAnthony. Good to see you. He had 14 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. 5-11 from the field, 4-4 from the free throw line. The only reason why I would consider Melton is because Melton has a strong defensive stats game. I think if you want to try and test someone, although you got to worry about, like, back-to-backs and stuff like that. He's coming off an ACL injury, guys. This is like a legit injury. It may take time for him to ramp up, but he really can tackle on some steals. He may get you a block, and the triples in his fantasy game is very friendly. So if you kind of want to take a shot on someone, like throw the dart in the dark, it might be on Melton. Jonathan Kuminga had 9.6 rebounds, 2 assists. He had a bad shooting night, 4-12 from the field, 1 triple, and he missed both of his free throws. You don't have to roster him. Buddy Hield still getting 12 shots. They just trust Buddy Hield's the offensive engine now. 14 points. He did have actually, to be fair, he had a solid game. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block, 2 triples, 6 of 12 from the field. Way to turn it around. I still don't think I want any parts. Deeper league, sure, but Quentin Post did not start this game because we had Al Horford back, but he did give you 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 triples, 4 of 8 from the field. More deeper league stuff, absolutely. Pat Spencer, still hot, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 triples, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He's playing like his brother Cam over there in Memphis. And yeah, that's cool. I think it's still deeper leagues, but like, who knows? Like, what if Moody gets hot next game? What if Bajinski gets hot next game? What if Buddy Hield is just on this offensive engine heater? Like, you don't know. And these guys are kind of all replaceable, so none of them are like must grabs right now, especially in the 12-team league. It's just going to be like this until Steph gets back, and then, you know, like the dust begins to settle. We get Jimmy back, and then we can kind of see where to go from there. It's rough right now, though. You're taking a chance. Let's go and check on the 76ers. We did see Joel Embiid play. Yay. For how long? I don't know. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists on the block, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 from the free throw line. The days of 34, 11, and 5 with 1.8 blocks and a steal and like 2 triples on like 50%, 88 from the line, I think they're gone. It makes me very sad because it was fun watching Embiid at his best, but sucks, man. His knees are cooked. Tyrese Maxey, of course, it's crazy as always. Didn't give you as much assists this game, though. 35 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, blocks, 4 triples, 13 to 27 from the field. He shot 48%. Even with high volume, I would take that. And 5-5 from the free throw line. Bangers always. I don't even know what to say. I mean, he's a first rounder. He's still top 5, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's just doing his thing. VJ Edgecombe. He's calmed down a lot from the beginning of the year, rookie of the year talks. Oh, my God, VJ Edgecombe next up. He probably will be very good in his career. But this is like settling in a good area. And this, I think, is probably what you're going to get. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 triples, 4 of 8 from the field. I would take that, especially where you drafted him. That's pretty solid. He could probably get maybe like 14 points here. But he seems like a good, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, definitely some steals, tag on some triples to go along with it. Solid game. He did give you 5 turnovers. Blech. We don't like those. 1-to-1 ratio. That ratio is bad. But he's a rookie, man. What can you expect? He only played 23 minutes, too, because he had a bit of foul trouble. Dominique Barlow, man, this is a really good line for Dominique Barlow. 6 points, 14 boards, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Dude, wow. 3 of 6 from the field. Man, I would say he was more like a 14-team league guy. That's a really good game. If you want to stream in 12-team leagues, yeah, I'd do it. Quentin Grimes is getting a start, and he's starting in place of, I would say it's probably in place of Kelly Oubre, or maybe in place of Paul George, maybe in place of either one of them, because they are both out. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and 5 of 13. He had a bad shooting night, but he is doing enough, and I still think he should be rostered in 12-team leagues. He's always going to kind of pick up slack for these guys. And just like that, I mentioned maybe like a week back, about Jerry McCain, this big game, and I was like, oh, well, what happens when Embiid turns and returns, and then everybody's just kind of there? Yeah, this is what happens. He got 6 shots. He had 7 points, so okay. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 triple. You don't need to roster Jerry McCain, especially when they're healthy. Imagine when Paul George comes back on top of this. Imagine when Kelly Oubre, who's out about another week, they said he had an update. Imagine when he comes back. You don't have to roster Jerry McCain. Let's see, what else do we got here? Andre Drummond and both Adem Bona played. Bona had 6 minutes only. He had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Ugh, that sucks, man. He's actually pretty solid, but he's also behind Drummond, who had 16 minutes, and he had 2 rebounds and a block. But both of those guys are kind of like, meh, when Embiid is back. But I think they have a back-to-back, and we're about 99.9999995% sure Embiid does not play tomorrow. So you should be able to find use in Drummond and Bona for that game. Good stuff, though. That was very exciting to see. Shout out to Maxey for that game-winning block. Guys, if you are watching this on the Fantasy NBA Today feed with Brew and Doc, all that they do, man, the legends, and you like what you're seeing over here at the Box Score Breakdown feed with me and William is Bill on Twitter, make sure you follow him. Please like and subscribe. You can always find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. If you find it somewhere else and I don't know about it, let me know. I just want to know where I am. But if you are liking what you're seeing, please give us a follow, and you can check out all of the after game action Monday through Friday with some quick tips on who to grab, who did what, and what to look out for. Next game. This is an exciting game. This is where we saw history, and we will talk about it. I might talk about that a little bit more in depth. But that was a banger finish. The Lakers, no Luka, who's having a baby, by the way. Congrats, brother. Like he's watching this, but congrats. 123 over the Raptors. Yes, the Raptors did have a heartbreak loss. That was sad to see. It's that last triple. Rui Hachimura game winner, by the way. You would have thought it'd be like, oh yeah, like LeBron did it. No. Reeves did it. No, it was a Rui Hachimura corner 3 game winner at the buzzer. Finn. That was it. We will go, of course, talk about the Raptors before we get on some history that happened over on the Lakers side of the scoreboard. Scotty Barnes, man. Dude, this line is fat, man. This is good to see. 23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 2 triples. Real stat stuffing. Holy moly. 8 of 16 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He's a first rounder, man. Dude, if you got him in a dynasty league, I just think this might be the beginning of like some crazy run that he's going to have in his prime. Wow, man, that's a full line, dude. That is so cool to see. Brandon Ingram is still thriving in Toronto, and that makes me happy. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 10 of 23 from the field. No free throws. Oh, he didn't shoot a single free throw. That's weird. Okay, cool. Sergio Mamaskelashvili had a game. Wow, Mamaskelashvili. He's filling in for Jakob, who is on rest. And you look at this, you'd be like, dude, he's doing more than Poeltl. No, he's not. Poeltl's impact is in real life, and it's not as much in fantasy as that Jude you wanted to see. We're not going to get last year. There's just too many people to do too much. But this is a great game for Mamaskelashvili. He didn't shoot well, but he did give you 13 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 triples, 4 13 from the field. He had a bad shooting night, and 2 or 3 from the free throw line. Good stats. A lot of these guys like stuff the stat sheet today. That's crazy. You had a good shooting night from Jacoby Walter, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 triples, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. I would not worry about it unless you're in a deeper league because he had been playing not like dog water before that, unfortunately. Emmanuel quickly calmed down a little bit. He still shot well, but this is a little bit calmed down from what he was doing. 13 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 steals, like that, 2 triples, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Good stuff, man. Still like that's serviceable, and he had been playing way better than that, not to worry. Love this from the rookie, though. Colin Murray Boyles. He had 15 minutes, almost 16, but he did give you 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 triples, 5 7 from the field. This is not something you look at in 12-team or 14 leagues. I think this is more like a 16-team and up. Maybe you could stream in 14-team leagues when Jakob is out. I'm more interested to see what his trajectory looks like long-term. Like if you're in a dynasty league, absolutely should be on the rosters right now. And I'm excited to see where he fits into the Toronto scheme over time. For deeper leagues, if you are in a very deep league, Jameson Battle did have 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 triple, 4 or 5 from the field, hot shooting. That is definitely not real. And 1 or 2 from the free throw line. But you can look at him if he starts to get hot. On to the Lakers. Austin Reeves is an all-NBA player. Yes, we are here. Austin Reeves is an all-NBA player. Where will it settle? I don't know. Maybe second team. I think that's probably peak. He's not going to be first team. But third team, yeah, I think he's there. 44 points, 5 rebounds, 10 dimes, 5 triples, 13 to 21 from the field. That's insane efficiency. 61%, 13 to 15 from the free throw line. Guys, he's a first rounder. And if you grabbed him, I grabbed him in the 3rd round in one of my leagues. It's the craziest call. I know Brew was always high on him, and I was like, yeah, he's going to be good. I think he's going to settle into like back end 2nd round. No, This is a totally different beast, man. It's super cool to see how good Austin Reeves got from an undrafted player to this. That's dope. You had a good game from DeAndre Ayton, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 8 of 11 from the field, and he hit his only free throw. Cool, thanks, Ayton. I love that. I like that. He's been pretty consistent. I know he gets a lot of crap because he from being snowed in and he couldn't get to a game in Portland to all the mess in Phoenix, but he is having a good career resurgence, and I'm happy for him that he is having that. Rui Hachimura didn't do much on this board, but he did hit the game-winning shot, which is pretty dope. 12 points, 3 rebounds, one steal, 2 triples, 4 of 9 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He didn't really do much with Luke out. You could roster him, but dude, he's more like 14 teams back. You had a solid game from Laravia, who took some extra opportunity, and made the most of it. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, a block, 2 triples, 5 of 8 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Cool. Nick Smith Jr. also had a little bit of a cameo here. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 triples, a lot of 2s. 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line in 14 minutes. Good stuff about him. And yes, I saved the best for last. LeBron, 1,279 games, if I'm correct. The 10-point streak is ended. Very sad to see as far as historical standpoint. It started back in January of 2007. I can only dude, I was in middle school, man. It's crazy the amount of history that he has put up. And it's really dope to see him do it all in time. But all good things come to an end. Is it frightening from a fantasy standpoint that he got 8 points? I mean, dude, he shot 4 of 17, man. He shot 24%. As much as I know that he's no longer the second option, he's definitely a third option. It's not it's not even a question. Also, yes, he is slowing down as a player. He is. It's okay. Father time is inevitable, man. No matter how fit you are, how much supplements you take, dude, Father time is going to catch up with you. But he is absolutely better than this, and he's a buy low. LeBron James is a buy low. There's no way you could look me in my eyes and say LeBron's going to shoot 24% the rest of the season. There's no way. I'd call you a liar. I mean, I don't hate you, but I'd call you a liar. He did have 6 points. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. The good thing is that he had 6 rebounds and 11 assists. And he played 36 minutes. There's no way you can't tell me he can get 8 more points at least. I think we're done with the days of the 24, 7, and 7 that we're used to seeing, Sad, it's just like a legend's just getting old. The grays, is extra grays. It'll be 41, I think, at the end of this month. I think his birthday is at 30 or something. But he will be better than this. It may be 18, 7, and 7 this year. And that is still good, by the way. That's probably top 50-ish when it's all said and done. He's not getting that many steals, so that might tack him down a little bit, but still 18, 7, and 7 at age 41. It's hard to complain. Sad to see that streak in from LeBron, but it was an absolute banger game, and it was cool to see them get the W in Toronto. Next game of the day, the Utah Jazz, they were down. I saw it. I was like, oh, man, they're losing to the Nets without Michael Porter Jr. Okay. But they ended up getting a dub, 123-110. We take a look at the Nets first. Like I said, there is no Michael Porter Jr. here. Cam Thomas is around the corner. I think that's going to mess up the flow more than anything. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But we'll see what happens. Zaire Williams decided to pop off today with no Michael Porter Jr. He had 23 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 triples, 7 of 14 from the field, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. That's not a good free throw night, but interesting. So we know MPJ, you might be able to look at Zaire Williams as a streamer when that happens. Otherwise, I think you can probably leave him on the waiver wire. Noah Clowney, man, he should be rostered. Honestly, if you wanted to roster in 10-team leagues, he's doing enough. I'm being so serious. 29 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 3 triples, 8 of 15 from the field, 10 to 12 from the free throw line. That's a banger game. Dude, he's hooping. And he had foul trouble and still played 34 minutes. Really impressed. It was crazy. I thought it was going to be last year when this happened. It was this year. just a year early. Good stuff though. Noah Clowney absolutely should be rostered, like hands down. In most formats, he should be rostered. Arguably, maybe all, depending, maybe not 8 teams. Nick Claxton, 12, 9, and 4. He gave you a block to go along with it and 6 to 12 from the field. And he didn't shoot a free throw, so he did mess it up. That's good. He didn't mess up your free throws today. They started Tyrese Martin. He had 7 points, 2 rebounds. I'm sorry, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He missed all 6 of his shots. Holy moly. Yeah, you're not rostering him at all. Yegor Yemen had a solid game a couple games back, and we're back to reality. 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 triple. Don't need to roster him either. These guys are all streaming. Good to see Danny Will put up another good game. He also had a couple good game, a couple games back. This is pretty solid. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 triples, 5 of 12 from the field, 4 from the free throw line. Cool. I think it's more deeper leagues more than anything. Good to see him get 28 minutes, and that may be correlated to MPJ being out. So definitely something to keep an eye on. This is something you probably want to keep an eye on for silly season when that comes around. Daron Sharp, always a good per minute producer, 10.7 rebounds, 2 assists, still in the block, 4-7 from the field. Not the best free throw shooter, 2 of 4. But he is a good per minute producer if you need that in deeper leagues or if you're just streaming in 12-team leagues. That is okay. By the way, Ben Seraph had 12 points. We had a good, pretty full line too. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals in the block, 1 triple, 4-7 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. When silly season come around, and this is all like hodgepodge, who cares? We're just balling this ball. A lot of these rookies, Seraph, Yegor, Danny Wolf, maybe even Drake Powell. He didn't play because he was sick. They might have some games with a little bit more pop off because they're just getting the run. And that's also a lot of time when rookies, especially point guards, because like 3 of them are point guards. I don't get how they drafted that. Actually, there's another one. Nolan Triway is not even playing. Sorry, I probably butchered his last name, but Nolan's not even playing. Like, what's happening? But a lot of those guys will pop off later because that's when point guards kind of figure out the speed and pace of the NBA. We'll take a look at the Jazz. Yeah, man, look at Lauri Markkanen, still cruising. 30 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 triples, 11 to 18 from the field, 6-6 on the free throw line. Sitting in the second round, just like chilling there. Really good, really good. Good to see a bounce back season from him. Kyle Filipowski got to start today. No Nurkic, he was out for this one. And this is why he's considered to be a gem in category leagues if he gets run like this. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 triples, 6-8 for the field. Hit his only free throw. Dude, that's a solid line. If you streamed it today, that was a good stream. You can't expect it to happen long term unless like Nurk is out, but I don't think Nurk is going to be out that long. You always have Svima Mikhailuk for deeper league, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 triples, 4-6 on the field. Cool, whatever. Ace Bailey had a bit of a stinker. He had foul trouble too, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a triple. He will be better than that, and I think you should probably still hold because he kind of shown some trending up in the right direction. And not the best shooting night from Keontae, but dude, man, I'm really impressed that it's come up this season. 29 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 triples, 8 of 20 from the field, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Good stuff from that, man. A lot of this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You got Walter Clayton that had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 triple, 4-7 from the field. And I don't know what the Jazz are going to do. I don't know if they're going to try and push for the play-in. They're like actually competing. I don't think Lauri's missed a game yet. Knock on wood. I don't want Lauri this all of a sudden start getting Danny Ainge and sitting out. But if they really try and they happen, just like things fall in their favor and they make the plan, like we might not see a silver season from this guys, which would be quite interesting because it's been a very long time for the Jazz. Last game of the day. Yes, I'm sorry I have to leave so early. It was a quick night, man. There's only 5 games. It's just the New Orleans Pelicans being the New Orleans Pelicans. 125-116. Timberwolves get the W over the Pels. We'll take a look at the Pelicans and see what happens. Trey Murphy is their number 1 option right now, and I love this game from him. I think he can probably score more from here, though. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, no triples. He missed all 5 of them. 7-17 from the field, not his best shooting night, but he did give you 7-8 from the free throw line. I take that any day. Sadiq Bey is running hot, and I think we will reassess this when Herb gets back. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, no triples. They just missed. 8 of 17 from the field, 4 from the free throw line. Love the percentages, though. Good stuff from him. Jeremiah Fears, nice scoring game. I like it, too, because he does a little bit of everything. He gets boards, too, for the guard spot. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 from deep, 8 of 17 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. We will reassess when Jordan Poole gets back. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I mean, it's a totally different coach. Should you probably be getting your point guard, your rookie point guard that you invested a high pick in reps? Yeah, probably. But you also like spent a first round pick for Poole. They got to do something, and maybe they do a Fears Poole starting lineup, and they take the place of Bryce McGowan's, where Poole takes place of Bryce McGowan's. That'd probably be ideal. That'd be a defensive nightmare, but hey, not my problem. Bryce McGowan's did give you 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, still in the block. Good line from him, 5 of 12 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. I think he's a stream at best, maybe 14-team leagues, but don't expect the lines like this every night. Derek Queen is their acting center, and usually he does well with Zion out, but this is like a meh game. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists in the steal, 4 of 9 from the field. He did his free throws, so that's cool. He had foul trouble. He's pretty bad on defense. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, man, it's got to get better something because he's not the best shooter either. He's got to, like, bro, you can't be bad on defense and, like, not a good shooter. So you either got to lean in and be, like, a super big offensive hub engine, or, like, you can play that post game and do some passing and stuff like he's doing and, like, try and get better on defense, or it's not going to be good long term. Deeper leagues, you guys look at Jose Alvarado or streaming because this is a low volume day. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 triples for Jose, 5 of 8 from the field. Nice. I'll take that any day if I'm streaming. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Timberwolves. Ant had foul trouble himself. And he also, Jesus Christ, he gave you 8 turnovers. That's rough. To be fair, bro, he's putting up like 30, 40-point game, 30-point game. He was absolutely hooping. He can have an off day. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. Wow, nice from Ant. He still did everything else, and that's how you know you have a phenomenal top-tier player in your team when they do everything else when they have off nights. 3 of 6. He only took 6 shots. Like I said, he was in foul trouble. 2 triples, 3 of 3 from the field, or free throw line. I'll take it any day. Dante DiVincenzo with 15, 4 and 3 in the block, 4 triples. He's just cruising right along, man. So happy for him. 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert, he didn't have that 26, and I don't know what he was putting up, dude. I was like, what were you on? Maybe he had a good breakfast or something. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. 5 of 8 from both percentages. 5 of 8 from the field is great. 5 of 8 from the free throw line is crap. It's Rudy Gobert, though. I mean, what are we saying? Good game from Julius Randle. He took over this game. He had the bad game last time they played the Pels, and then he said, okay, it's my turn. And him and Ant pretty much switched places. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, no defensive stats, which is looking more like Julius Randle. 2 triples, 9 of 18 from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Love the percentages, though. Hopefully that helps him get back on track. And look at this. Jaden McDaniels still filling up the stat sheet. Didn't have as good shooting, which, I mean, 71% shooting, which he was like getting almost every game, is unrealistic. But he did give you everything, and that's nice. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You had Naz Reid putting up big numbers, 2 off the bench. Love this. 19 points, 7 rebounds. You got 6 dimes. Dude, didn't he have like 6 dimes last game? Is he just passing now? What is happening? 1 steal, 2 blocks, 4 triples, 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He should be on rosters. And he's getting big minutes too. Who's missing out? Rudy Gobert missed out on minutes. That's interesting. That's not usually the case. So don't start banking on that. Because Rudy Gobert only played 24. But it's good to see that Naz Reid, maybe it was like 4 spacing. I didn't get a chance to watch the full game, that he put up a big line. He also got 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 triples out of Jalen Clark. Cool, I guess. More so deeper leagues. This team's pretty set. You expect the same guys to do damage. But I still believe that this team needs a point guard. Because imagine how crazy they'd be with a real point guard. Guys, that is it for me on this lovely Thursday. You will see me again tomorrow. I think there's like 12 games. We got a whole, like, get some popcorn, get a nice beverage, pop me on the big screen on YouTube, and we will have a fun time tomorrow. Until then, I hope you guys keep killing your fantasy matchups. I hope you had a good day today. And thank you for watching another episode of Box Score Breakdown, brought to you by FanDuel. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers.